Deserved win in your view?
Yes, I think it was a good game. Again, a very good team. And I think we compete really well today. I'm so happy, so pleased. I think the players deserve the whole credit. And yes, so happy for our player. That is the most important thing for me.
Your first goal came from a set piece. Was that something that you targeted with Spurs? Because they've had problems recently defending them.
I think we are in a good place. I think we have amazing professionals working in set pieces. But of course, it's so competitive Premier League that you can concede, you can score. But I think the most important today that with all the circumstances, I think the team really show in the way that we want to build, this way to play.
Ange Postecoglou said he wanted his team to be high energy today, but you made sure that they couldn't be that in the first half. How pleasing was that side of it for you?
The first half was fantastic. I was so pleased. But and them is to contain, and to suffer, all the action that Tottenham have really quality player. I think in the way that we compete the second half, also please more. So happy. Not too much to say. It's all the credit for the player.
Up to 8th in the table now, 3 points off 6th place. Not a bad season in prospect in what is obviously a transitional season.
Yes, I think you can say that. Everyone can that understand a little bit football can appreciate and see the way that we are working with too many negative things, too many difficult circumstances, but that we have because we proved in England after 10 years that always we never give up and we have the capacity, always to find the positive thing to keep pushing.
And I know that you said this was going to be an emotional night for you, given your connections with Spurs. How was it on the emotional front, getting the win against them?
To be honest, I was directly to the referee, my player, and then inside I didn't see nothing. Sorry.
But just finally, this can help with the fans as well, because you know what a big game Chelsea against Spurs is. So for you to help win them over?
No, I don't know. I cannot talk about the fans.
Goal is standing by to chat to us. Trevor, what a fantastic match tonight. You opened the scoring, Chelsea back to winning ways, and a clean sheet to boot. Tell me all about that performance.
Yeah, it was excellent, and what the manager's been saying recently in the press of our consistency and managing situations in games. And I think the second half in Aston Villa was a level that he said that we need to be at every single game, and the boys were really pumped today. As you know, it's a massive derby, massive game, and yeah, I think we showed that today.
Those set pieces, especially the one that led to your goal, was that, as Gary has been saying, you'd been working on that in training. He spent plenty of time on the training ground. Was that what happened in the build-up to this game? Is it something you concentrated on? Yeah,
most definitely. It's what we've been working out throughout these few days, and we saw that there was space for the back post with Cucurella. Credit to him for getting the block in for me. And yeah, we've been working out in training. I've been working on my head in, and finally it's gone in.
First goal since March 2022. How did that feel?
Oh yeah, unbelievable. As I said, it's the most important, the clean sheet. As a defender, that's my main aim, to get a clean sheet, and the team dug in together.
Trevor, it's Gary. Congratulations, mate, especially on the finish, superb finish, and like you said, a clean sheet as well. I thought you took control of the back four tonight and showed real leadership qualities. Do you think in your progression now that is your next step in your role? Even you're still at, 24 years old? Still at a young age. Is the next progression for you to kind of be that leader?
Yeah, most definitely. Obviously playing alongside Thiago, I've been learning from him since playing on my debut, been watching him on and off the pitch, and as a player like that I aspire to be like, and obviously he hasn't played today, but it's important for me to step up. Obviously I've been here longer than a couple of the new lads, and yeah, as you said, it's important for me to step, and as a defender, be loud, be vocal, help the boys out there. As you know, as defenders, the more we talk, the easier it's for the midfielders and other lads to do the job.
I thought you was excellent, mate. Well done.
Cheers.
Glenn, did you have a question?
Yeah, Trevor, do you realise, as a team, not you individually, but as a team, some of the bigger games that you've played against, Man City 3 times this year, the bigger the game, you guys respond. It's the best performances I've seen all season. It's the sort of mid-table and the bottom teams where you've probably let yourself down a little bit this year. Would you agree?
I think, yeah, most definitely. And it's smaller teams that we played against, and that we need to have the same level, and that's when the consistency comes in. While we've been up and down because you know when you're playing against the Uniteds, the Cities, the Tottenhams, everyone's automatically all pumped for the game, and I think we need to show that level every single game, and it starts from training, you know. And as you said, we need to just carry on. This is the type of performance, this is the level that we know we can get to, and we need to keep up.
Yeah, Trevor, just final question. The second goal, it was scored by Nicholas Jackson, we know that. But talk about Cole Palmer, because he has that initial free kick, it hits the woodwork, and just his overall performance and what he's meant to Chelsea this season.
Oh yeah, Cole has been unbelievable. I think no one really expected that. And you can see the levels in training. What you see in games is not a surprise to us, but in training is exactly the same. And obviously, we all thought the free kick went in, but as strikers, you know, Nico he was alive to it. He was first there, and so yeah, it was good.
All right, enjoy the victory. Thank you so much, Trevor, for your time, and well played today.
Cheers, thank you.
Like when you ruin someone's birthday.
Oh, don't. Sorry, Trevor.
He deserved it though, didn't he?
No, he was brilliant. I said to you at the start, I was concerned sometimes with just the chopping and changing in the back line, and just, again, like, I find that's been difficult for them this season, but it was perfect tonight. He was amazing, it was flawless, and he got his goal, and like you said, it just clicked tonight here at Chelsea.
It was an interesting question, Jamie, which I'm going to hold on to, because I could just see over your shoulder that the manager is on his way. Here comes Mauricio Pochettino on what must be a really pleasing night. Congratulations, Mauricio. Thank you so much for joining us. We're a little cold, but we certainly enjoyed...
It's okay.
It's May, but we enjoyed watching that game tonight. What did you make of it?
No, we enjoy also. If you win the game, I think you enjoy more.
Were you a bit worried
about
going into the game? Because you had so many injury problems. You had 14 players missing tonight.
Always, if we have some positive things, not too many, that always we believe and we trust, you know, in our player. And even with the circumstance that we were today, we really believe that it's an opportunity to show that we really believe in what we are doing, in our ideas, in our philosophy. And yes, face a team like Tottenham never easy. And it's a derby. We understand that it's a derby. But today was fantastic. I think the full credit to the player, the full credit, because in the way that they approach the game, in the way that we play the first half, in the way the efforts and the way that we defend, in the way that we try to play, I think it's fantastic. I think it's my first time, I think, that in the season that I really feel so happy, because it's the moment that after 10 months that the team really start to realize how we need to compete, and I think today we compete really well. Again, a great team.
Felt like it clicked, didn't it? And has this been your best performance from your team here tonight?
I don't know if it's the best performance, but the most important is the feeling. With all the circumstances, negative circumstances, that show that we are doing things well, but only was the click to say we need to compete better, but how? Be connected with the game, defending. If you see today, Noni Madueke was amazing, no? In the way, the effort, how helped the fullback, the midfielder. I think the whole team was in both phases. Was connected with the
sort
game.
Of talking about everybody taking part in the game, whether they're attacking or defending.
Yes, exactly. A few weeks ago, and the whole season, we were talking, what happened here? No, in Chelsea, what happened here? It's only one phase that we want to play all into the feet with the ball, and then run the defensive line or run the midfielder like this. That was unbalanced a little bit the situation. The standard, were so low. And all that process that we were talking is about time and some luck to have this type of result that help, to really believe to the player that is the way.
And to the fans as well.
Well, the fans is another question, but fans...
Sorry, I interrupted your train of thought. In terms of the players, making them believe that your methods were working.
No, I think we already proved in nearly 10 years here in Southampton or Tottenham. But the circumstance, we are living another reality. It's not a magic thing. If not, you need to go to find Copperfield and bring Copperfield to do the magician, not here. But it's impossible.
How much
time?
In a way, when you see your squad today, that 11 just picks itself. That's probably the easiest 11 you've ever had to pick in your life. Sometimes, does that make it a little bit easier? Because when you have such a big squad, players coming in, vast amounts of money, and it gives you sometimes a problem. But that one today was probably, this is what I know I've got, and I can deal with it.
Now, the problem is when people shush, players, when players are not in the best form, competing, but because people believe that because it's a name, should play, but it's not in form or it's not, in their best. And I think the team from the beginning of the season, I think we suffered too many problems that sometimes the names were there, but not in our best. And never really we get the belief, to say we need to play in this way. I think too many individual, target or objective before to the team. I think it's true what you say, because I think, today was the easier, selection for us. But in the same time, we showed to everyone that it's not about name football. It's about to be competitive, to behave like a team. Even if you have big players, big names, if they don't play like today, trying to help the team in a defensive situation, and when we have the ball, to believe that in every single action in an offensive situation we can score, this is impossible because it's so competitive, the Premier League.
Yeah. And you said the players need time. You've got a very young team. How much do... We're so quick to judge managers. How much do managers need time?
I don't care about how you judge me or the
No, I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying managers need time now. When you've only been here a year, you've got to get rid of, you've got to get this squad in the team and
this season,
playing how you want.
Or before yesterday, the media asked me about the. Sorry, maybe. Rush. Do I need to speak quick or?
No, we've got loads of time.
Loads of time.
You asked me about the battle of the bridge 8 years ago, and when you see the squad, Ivanovic, Cahill, Sean Terry, and when you see after the table they finished 10 on the table with 50 points, was Hazard, was William, was Diego Costa, was Cesc Fabregas, was Matic, was Obi Mikel. That was the big player that already they proved that they can fight. But with this team, with young guys, of course, I'm going to get the responsibility. But in the same time, with all the circumstances, look, maybe because today we won and maybe I can explain a little bit better. But I want to say enough is enough. I think all the managers need time, to translate the ideas and the philosophy more when the team is like, how that squad is, and we need to have time.
Well, let me ask you.
It's not my decision.
Well, do you fear that decision could be taken out of your hands the way that you're talking? Do you feel like you are being judged by the Chelsea hierarchy?
I don't know. It's difficult to see, every single week that I am under scrutiny and under judgment, And yes, but it's not my decision to be here or not to be here.
If you are here next year, is it unrealistic to think that you could turn Chelsea into, I don't know, title challengers, Champions League challengers? You tell me.
I cannot tell you. I cannot say nothing. What I can say, if after the circumstance or the decision or thing that happened in some way or in another, Chelsea, if we want to match the history of Chelsea, I think it's a lot of work to do. And we'll see if we have time to build this way.
But that must just give you a little feeling tonight that it's possible, doesn't it?
No, my feeling that I am so proud about this guy, about all the squad that we have, 25, 27 players, that for me, we work for them, we work for our player, I work for them, and we want the best for them. And until the last day, we are going to try to help them.
We wish you well with it, Mauricio.
Thank you so much.
We could have kept you longer, but we'll let you go. Thank you.
Mauricio, good to see you, man. Well done. Congratulations.